We're back here on the Yaffee program. It is your woke detox center, your rehab. If you do deal with a lot of woke nonsense, your lefty lunatics in your life, you listen to me and you feel better. It's like a rehab. It's a cleanse. What can I say? Real quick, do want to tell you about the sponsor here. It's Jay's Appliance Outlet, and I want you to dial pound 250, say the keyword Jay's Appliance Outlet if you need a new appliance, because they have some great deals. Yeah, you might think, I have to go to one of those big box stores. Okay, I mean, you're not going to get great customer service. You're going to end up paying too much. And they don't have scratch and dent deals like they do at Jay's Appliance Outlet. So I want you to go there today. They're located in Athens off Highway 72. You can also go to the website, jaysapplianceal.com. They're family-owned and operated. They're going to give you a great customer service and a great deal. Whether you need a refrigerator, washer, dryer, dishwasher, stove, microwave, oven, they can help you out. Jay's Appliance Outlet, call pound 250. Say the keyword Jay's Appliance Outlet. When you contact them, let them know Yaffee was the one who sent you. All right, to end of the show today, I wanted to do this. I haven't done this in a while. Something that made Yaffee laughy. All right. So I wanted to play this cut from Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett, who, by the way, I've seen speak in person. Like, he did a speech at an event I was at. He is a really funny guy. But I guess TMZ caught up with him in D.C. and asked him about the halftime show. You know, Bad Bunny doing the halftime show and everything else. And his response here is such a Tim Burchett response, and it's hilarious. So I wanted to play the whole thing. Play the Tim Burchett cut for me.
Dude, I wouldn't know if Bad Bunny walked up here and asked me for if he could borrow my cell phone. I really don't know who he is. I used to have a Bad Bunny. I had this Flemish giant rabbit. His name was Flop. He had one ear that flopped over.
Oh, nice.
And I always remembered, and somebody had another Flemish giant and they wanted to breed it. And I said, well, let's go easy on that. So they bring the dadgum thing over. It was Christmas Day. I'll never forget this. And Flop and this other his name was Caramel. I say Caramel, it aggravates my wife and daughter, so I keep saying Caramel. And so Caramel, we put it in the cage beside it, and they're getting to know each other. Put them together. It's true what they say about rabbits, dude.
Oh.
And, yeah, and my nephew was like, Uncle Tim, what's Flop doing to Caramel? And I go back in the house, dude. It's not my job to give the sex talk here.
Oh, my God.
And then about a week later, Flop died of a heart attack. So what do you know? I guess he died doing what he loved.
So, there you go. I mean, that is Congressman Tim Burchett. Somehow took him not knowing who Bad Bunny is into a story about how he had a Bad Bunny. And then the Bad Bunny did bad things and died of. Of all the things I would expect, a member of Congress to say when it came to that conversation, there you go. I do know that some people, I mentioned yesterday talking about the Super Bowl and the halftime show. Some people were upset, mostly because the whole thing is in Spanish. I didn't notice, it's funny, when I was watching the Super Bowl, I thought I saw Jessica Alba, the actress. I was like, is that Jessica Alba? And it showed her for like 2 seconds and then panned away. And later on it was. I was like, oh, okay. And then when Ricky Martin came on, I was like, is that Ricky Martin? And the reason I have to ask is he's old now, or older, and he didn't do Livin' La Vida Loca. I mean, if you want people to recognize you, Ricky, you got to do that song, right? So he pops up randomly. I did recognize Lady Gaga. Like I said, the halftime show really didn't offend me that much. I do understand, though, why people get upset. For me, it's like, well, this is what I kind of expect now from our pop culture. But there's just a big segment of the country that wants to promote American greatness and American exceptionalism. They think, they see the Super Bowl not just as a football game, but there are a lot of people in this country that see the Super Bowl as like an American institution. And they feel like maybe the halftime show should reflect that too, but it really doesn't. So I think that's why most people are upset. Appreciate you listening to the show. If you missed any of it live, well, the podcast is up on the website, or you can go to anywhere podcasts are available. Got the Vince Show coming up next, Right Side Radio after that, then Mark Levin after that, the Daily Controversy after that. And yes, I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. See you then.
It's the Yaffee Program on WVNN.
What would you do if your online store converted 36% more shoppers? You could take 36% more vacation.
Another pina colada? Yes, please.
Open a new retail location with 36% more square feet.
Fantastic.
Hire 36% more help.
You're hired and you're hired.
Shopify has the world's best converting checkout, up to 36% better than other e-commerce platforms. What you do with those extra sales is up to you. Switch to Shopify today at shopify.com/listen and get a $1 trial. Shopify.com/listen.
Most people don't realize how much their personal information is being bought and sold every day. Data brokers are making billions pulling details about you from public records and the internet, then packaging and selling it, usually without your consent. That's how your information lands in the hands of scammers, spammers, even stalkers. It's why you get endless robocalls and why ads seem to follow you everywhere. That's where Aura comes in. Aura actively removes your data from broker sites and keeps it off. They also instantly alert you if your information shows up in a breach or on the dark web. But Aura goes beyond data protection. With one app, you get a VPN, antivirus, password manager, spam call protection, dark web monitoring, and even up to $5 million in identity theft insurance. All backed by 24/7 US-based fraud support. Other companies might just sell credit monitoring or just a VPN. Aura gives you all of it together at the same price competitors charge for just one service. Start your free trial today at aura.com/secure. Protect yourself now at aura.com/secure.
Mic Drop.
You ready?
Let's do it. Hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ridland. It's unfiltered.
You know, you go to the sound of the gun, bam, you're gone.
It's weird. I mean, I've had so many near-death experiences.
It's raw.
I love this country. I offered my life to serve this nation and protect its people.
The question, you know, what's the meaning of life? And to me, it just boils down to one single word, which is purpose.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform. Mic Drop. Hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ridland.
What does it mean to be an American?
To be American is you love your country above all else.
I love this country. I was born here, raised here. I offered my life to serve this country.
And if you don't do your part to preserve what we have here and our culture, it's going to be gone. And we can't let that happen.
Yeah, that's Mic Drop.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.